I'm not a slave to my sexual desires. I feel for the men who, if you were a slave to your sexual desires, you are weak. The world, we're pushed as men to sleep with as many women as possible. A lot of these women you're sleeping with, they're lost, they're confused. I value what I have with the person that I love. Is me getting a 30-second dopamine hit gonna be worth it? Hell no. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Rabasha Family Podcast. Now, I just wanted to have a quick conversation with you guys. How to think like a man. Now, y'all seen, I really watched the video. I actually put up a clip with Jonathan Duperton. Shout out to him, man. Rich and Unemployed. Like, it's a really dope podcast, and I think the way he's taken the podcast game is dope. And to see me and putting work into this, you know, developing a craft and a love for it, it's just like, how can I keep using my platform for good? How can I keep using my platform to love and to inspire and to give people hope, give people that feeling and that satisfaction that you can do it too? So I wanted to address this to a lot of the women out there. You know, we're going to come to the men, but like, you know, I have a lot of beautiful, divine women in my life who I hold to me so tightly, you know, and I just think as we grow up and as life grows on, we slowly grow out of touch with that feeling and that love that we have for our women. You know, you start to objectify women. That's what I've noticed out, and it's happened to me, you know, as I've had to mature and get older. And not only that, but to see the women who are in my life, who are around me, are so divine. You know, I've had divine women around me all my life. I've been blessed, you know, and so when you are around divine women, you feel that love, you feel that comfort, you feel like the world could be healing by just the touch of a woman. When she speaks, the power in her voice, the way she's able to bring anything into life. You know, women have a womb, they have womb energy. Whatever they produce in their mind, whatever that comes out in the body can be manifested in reality. So I feel a lot of women, I want you to know your power, know who you really are, know that you don't really need anyone else. And when I say that you just need to have that instant gratification and that self-validation from self. Love thyself so much because you are powerful. You are the creators, you know. And so, you know, I think in just the relationship dynamic as we see, it's just, I think it's crazy. I think it's a toxic image, and I really want to start highlighting like beauty. I want to start highlighting the authenticity of a man and a woman, masculine and feminine. These two dynamic things go together. They go so well together if we're able to tap into our spirit, tap into our intuition. A lot of women, I want to advise you, you know, when you're meeting a guy, you meet someone for the first time, how often are you spiritually in tune? How often are you praying? When you meet someone, how often are you asking God, like, hey, I don't know this person's intentions, reveal things to me, show me signs, show me that this is the person who maybe I'm meant to be with, or maybe who's not meant to be with me. Like, let's start tapping into that spiritual essence, because it is the holder of life. You know, God is within us, and we have a creator who has put us on a mission. He's put us on a journey and on a pathway to not only discover ourselves, but discover the power that we hold within, you know. And so I know it gets hard, you know, social media, we start to compare, hey, maybe this relationship's like this. We're seeing things out in the world, and it's all fake, man. Like, don't believe everything you see on social media. Don't let the algorithm dictate your thoughts. Don't let the algorithm dictate the way you think about life, or the way you think about maybe the people in your life. Like, I want you to really tap within, you know. And yeah, when it comes to dating guys and seeing men, and you ever get into that phase where maybe you want a relationship, because I feel like women are very simple for me. Like, I just see so many lovely women. And by the way, like, I love hanging around women. And when I say that, I don't mean like just any women. Again, I've always had divine women around me, family, aunties, cousins, things like that. And just that presence is just amazing. Like, hey, I know about y'all, but I just, you know, this thing of, yeah, of course, I love my homies, pause. You know what I'm saying? You have a cool fruit, you have that masculine energy around you, which is important, you know, which you connect with and you chase your goals and dreams with. That's cool. I love having, you know, the people that I love, especially on the masculine side, pause, you know, beside me, you know what I'm saying, as we're going on this journey. But that thing of hanging around with too many niggas, I'm cool on that, man. I love women around me. I love listening to women. I love seeing their experiences, hearing them, what they like, you know, how much do we really listen to the people that we love? You know, when was the last time you've been with your girlfriend, you put your phone away and just really listen to what she had to say, listen to what she's telling you and the information that she's giving you? Like, this could be all simple. Like, I really feel that we can all come together and just kill shit, man. Like, we can really be the generation that takes things to further levels and beyond. And I feel relationships are an important part. Sometimes we focus too much on relationships. Like, as a man and as women, how focused are we on our own lives? How focused are we on self-love and like spending time with yourself?
This video is sponsored by Eve Rabash's Patreon.
I can tell you guys, content creation is a game changer. But the thing is, you gotta be patient. You gotta be able to put in the work day after day, time after time, in order to get what you want in life. I've really looked at my experience, I've looked at what I've gone through, and I'm like, you know what? I can start helping people now. I can help people become content creators because I have found so many gems, so much knowledge. I mean, come on, the record speaks for itself. You go head out on my YouTube channel and you see what I'm doing out there. We are doing numbers. YouTube shorts are going crazy. My vlogs are going crazy, dropping every single day. I love you guys, man. I want you to grow. I want you to see a pathway for yourself. There's no limit to what you can achieve and where you are going. And if you're really serious about content creation, if you're really serious about being a YouTuber, I got the gems and I'm giving them away on my Patreon.
How often do you just talk to yourself? Like, you ever have those moments where even now I just be like, Eve, I'm proud of you. Like, keep going on this journey. Keep learning, keep developing, keep growing as a man. You know, and I feel when you really spend time with yourself, you really put yourself in a position where it's like, I don't really need anyone else for my happiness. I provide my own happiness. That person's happiness is up to them. You know what I'm saying? There's so much I can do to make you happy. No amount of money will make you happy. I know sometimes women, of course, you want someone who can provide. You want a successful life. You want to be able to live good. Don't get me wrong, but you know, when you just have that sense of self and know who you are, know the power that you have within, and know that my happiness is my responsibility and it's on no one else's. I want you to focus more on that. You know, to the beautiful women out there, just keep going with life. You know, I know sometimes you get into this state again of maybe not even just comparison, but it's just like, am I good enough? You know, am I worthy enough? But you are. You're beautiful. You're the speaker of life. You're the one. You're the chosen one. And I want you to hold yourself in that regard. You know, hold that spirit within and talk to your ancestors, talk to God. See, is this person really just telling me things? Do they just want me for my body, for who I am? Or do they really love me for who I am?
This video is sponsored by Eve Rabash's Patreon.
You know, let me ask you, the person that you're speaking to or the person that you have in your life, whether it's a boyfriend, someone you're seeing, do they really like you for who you are? Not just for maybe what you can provide? You know, again, we do talk about adding value to people's lives. And yes, that is important, you know, to be able to come in and help someone on their journey. Because that's what I feel a relationship really is. Being able to be like, yo, like, I really fuck with you for you. Like, one thing I can say with my relationship, like, I can go without, I'm in a long distance relationship right now, but I can go without sex for my woman for a very long time. Like, one thing I really like about my relationship, and this is how you know that you really love someone for who they are, is without sex, we connect even deeper. Like, we don't need no sex. Like, we could just be hanging out, chilling. Like, hey, baby, laughing. Like, like I'm with the homie, for real, pause. Like, I think that's just so powerful. And I really love that about us, that we can really hang out and just, you know what I'm saying? Sex is not what connects us together. That's just a pleasure. That's just a bonus, you know, but we're just so focused on just being friends, focused on our life, focused on achieving so many great things together. Like, the basis of our relationship is, to be honest, more based on the long-term vision. It's more based on what we can achieve together. Like, I really like you. Not only did I see the beauty that you have within who you are, but your spirit makes me feel warm. And I feel for men and women, we will have that feeling. We will have that feeling where you feel warm around this person. You don't feel doubt, you know. And I know sometimes it could be hard for women because as men, and I know how men are, like, and you ain't a real man if you do this, but men lie. They can lie and say whatever they want just to try to get into a woman's pants, and then that's it. And as for women, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? You got to be really observant. You got to see, you got to hear, you got to listen to what someone says. Like, God always throws us signs. He always throws us indications, but sometimes we don't listen to our intuition. We don't listen to that spirit within. And that's what I'm always going to go back to, tap in within that spirit. But yeah, that's just a test for women out there. you know, really see, like, does this person just want me for sex? Do they just want me for who I am? Do they just want me for what I bring to the table? You got to really evaluate that. But at the end of the day, there's nothing so much I could tell you or a man can tell you, but it's talk to God. You know, again, talk to yourself, spend time with yourself, and you'll know and see that maybe the situation you're in, is it for you to leave or is it for you to stay? You know, that's up to you. And for the men, I feel like we need to get back to being kings. For the men, we need to get back to being gods and really holding ourselves in high value. Like, we talk about, you know, the desires of the flesh. Like, I love being able to be that nigga when I walk into a building, as good as I look, as drippy as I look, all the women want me, but y'all can't have me. Y'all can't touch me. I got my queen, you know, because I don't objectify women. I know I could be on the street, I could see a girl with a fat ass and be like, you know, of course the manly desire or the pleasure is like, damn, this and this, but I don't see that person as an object. I see, hey Eve, it's a very beautiful person, but maybe they're going through things. That's a different energy. That's something else. Like, you know, you don't want to be inviting different energies into your life. Like, you really need to hold yourself as a king and in high regard. Like, I'm not for everyone. I got my special person, and I'm not a slave to my sexual desires. I feel for the men who, if you were a slave to your sexual desires, you are weak. You cannot be successful. You know, you have to be able to remember that, hey, I am a god, I am a king. And is this just a slave of dopamine? Is it me? Can I control myself? You know, and that's what I had to really, as I've matured and seen as I've gotten older, is what's really important. The power in knowing that, nah, you can't just come and trick me. You can't just come and wave your thing at me. I'm good, man. Like, I love myself so much. I value myself. I value what I have with the person that I love. Is me getting a 30-second dopamine hit gonna be worth it? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's what we may think. And in the world, we're pushed as men to sleep with as many women as possible. But I'm good, man. Like, a lot of these women you're sleeping with, they're lost, they're confused, you know, and for those women, like, you can do it. You are worthy. You know, you don't need to seek that validation from a man, because it's not going to do anything. You know, tap into yourself, learn to heal, learn to really see life in the best way possible. Like, there's everything for all of us to achieve and to gain, you know. So I just wanted to do this message real quick, speak from the heart. And if it can inspire, if it can help anyone watching, then I appreciate you. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm really proud of myself, the way I've been going on my run at the moment. I just been on the move, grinding. Like, you know, I'm focused. I've got a vision. And again, I've got a lovely girlfriend, a partner who's with me on this journey, who's beside me, who's supporting me. And we're just, you know, managing things as we go. And that's really an amazing feeling. So I love you guys. Make sure you guys share this. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. We're going to be coming with a lot more content. This is a network. This is one of the biggest networks in the world. We coming with a lot of work, man. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. No cap.